See, in Utah,
so that what you're saying, Mr. Green,
Judge, in Utah,
just a second. What you're saying, Mr. Green, is that you're not married to any of these women.
In my mind, I'm married. Our relationship is the same as if it was a marriage sanctioned by the government, but I don't believe that we require a governmental sanction to make a successful relationship.
Oh. If the government wanted to arrest us and come after us, they would have to arrest everyone that was cohabitating without a marriage license.
Oh, well, I see you've got this down pretty pat. Mr. Green?
This is just so disturbing on so many levels. Tom Green only went to jail for 6 years, and marrying children wasn't the only reason why he went to jail. I'll do a part 2.
You exposed them live on television.
That's right. Finally, viewers all across the country will get the answer to their most burning question. Are the Illuminati real? And if so, why haven't I been invited? Garfield, where are you? I know you know. I know you know.
They were coming from Africa. They were white as me. I thought they'd be black. And because of something the boy did, I never told what he did. The boy did something very dark. When he was very little. And then one day I asked someone in the circle, Imelda, Joaquin's mother. I asked Imelda, I said, is he the Antichrist? I was 13 years old. She didn't even blink. She said, no, but he will present the mark. And when you see him do that, the Antichrist will take the stage. So, now here we are, 40 years later. Boom, that boy is the star of the world. The boy's name then was El Elyon. It's changed over time. We're 40 years later. And I see that boy everywhere, and the world adores him, but he's the king of Babylon.
The exposure why they want to keep us in control.
We are so powerful that we can change realities. They can't. So using our intentions, our hearts, our minds, we can envision and dream our future. We can create any world we want with our intentions. And if they can influence and manipulate our minds, our bodies, our worlds, we can implant whatever version of the future they want. And if we start to believe that, then they win.
Part 2.
Tom Green has 7 wives and 20 children, including 2 sisters he married in their early teens.
Well, then let me go on a little bit further. Who's June?
Here.
How old are you, June?
45.
How long have you been together with Tom?
10 years.
What did you do prior to getting together with Tom?
I was married in another polygamous relationship.
Did you ever work?
Yes, I did.
What kind of work did you do?
I worked in a sewing factory for 10 years, and then I also worked in a rest home for another 10 years.
What do you do now?
I work in the magazine business.
Now I'm going to go down. Just 1 second. I have to take a look at some of these documents. June, did you ever apply for welfare?
Yes, I have.
And when was the last time you applied for welfare?
About a year ago.
And how much do you collect from welfare now?
About 400.
400 a month. Is that for you and how many children?
4.
Don't speak, sir, unless I speak to you. Tell me your name again.
June.
Your name.
Mine. My name is Leanne.
Leanne, how much do you collect from welfare?
I don't feel I need to answer that.
Make sure you tell me the truth.
If
you don't want to answer my questions, this will be over.
Then let it so be.
Well, let it so be. Let me tell you this, let it so be over, because one of the things that I find very interesting, Mr. Green, is that I know that each of your wives, as well as all of your 20 children, I support.
That's not true, ma'am.
Oh, sir. I know I support your children.
That isn't true.
If they get welfare, sir, then I support them. If they get welfare, then I support them. Then all the taxpayers here are supporting your lifestyle, a lifestyle that you decided to embrace because you think that that's fine, and it may be. as long as you don't impose your lifestyle on innocent people. Let's not even talk about the fact that you marry children. Let's talk about the fact that taxpayers support your proliferation of children. How do you respond to that, sir?
Your Honor, in my state, 14 is the legal age for marriage.
Talk about money. How do you,
Okay.
Sir,
But I
how
wanted
do
to
you
respond to your
justify,
reference to
how
children.
do you justify?
And there are some, okay, let me talk about money. There are some of my wives who do receive some food stamps from the government. Not all of my wives receive assistance from the government. Not all of my children receive assistance from the government.
Guys, I'm kind of freaking out right now because I've tried to film this. This is my 4th time filming this video. I tried to film it on TikTok 3 times, and now I'm in my camera filming it because every single time that I film it, it just closes. Not the app, but like I'll press check and then it'll just delete the whole video. Or it'll only get to the point when I start explaining my story, and as soon as I start explaining it, then it like just deletes the recording. So you know the Mandela effect, okay? So the girl that had the fucking antique, and then she moved, and then she found another one, and she only bought one, but they had the exact same markings, and she was like, how the hell did I get 2 of these? There were only 1. So I'm going to get in bed. I see on my bed my AirPods. I see them there, and I'm like, I'm coming for you later. Okay? Put the kiddo to sleep. She is out. She's out. I'm like, it's mommy's time to waste away her sleep schedule on TikTok. I get my AirPods, pop them open, put the right one in, okay? Right one's in. Right one's not connecting. So like, I'm irresponsible, I didn't charge them. That's on me. Let me put the left one in. It's probably charged. Put the left one in, go to put the right one back in. There is a right AirPod in the right slot, but I have one in my hand, and I know I failed math, but I only have 2 of these, okay? So why do I have 3 of these? So I start freaking out. I'm like, it's fucking happening. It's happening to me right now. So I freak out. So I get up. I turn my flashlight on. I'm poor. I found these, okay? I found them. I could not return them could not return them to the owner. Found them. I can't afford 2. I didn't have another one laying around. So I'm like, I know what you're thinking. They're your friends, okay? I don't have a whole lot of friends, but I've only had 2 friends over to my house in the past month. So I call them. I'm like, hey girl, are these yours? She's like, no. Hey, just tell me that they're yours so I know I'm not going crazy, please. Sorry, boo. They're not mine. So then I'm like, well, let me see whose they are. Because, you know, you open them, they have a name. I named mine Steve, because I name all my shit Steve. These are named Steve.
Hello. My name is Montague William III. And what I will tell you may well sound absurd, but the less who believe it, the better for me. For you see, I'm in banking and big industry. For many a year we have controlled your lives, while you all just struggle and suffer in strife. We created the things that you don't really need, your sports cars and fashion, plasma TVs. I remember it clearly how all this began. Family secrets from father to son, inherited knowledge that gives me the edge, while you peasant people lie sleeping at night in your bed. We control the money that controls your lives, whilst you worship false idols and wouldn't think twice about selling your souls for a place in the sun. These things that won't matter.